Good evening, everyone. Here's the PM update for April 11th. The Azov regimental leader said that 3 people have had clear signs of chemical poisoning. He added that there are no disastrous consequences for their health, but the symptoms are consistent with sarin gas. Earlier today, DPR separatists in Ukraine said that defenders in Mariupol are holding out in buildings, and they also said that they think they have to ask the chemical specialists to find a way to smoke the rats out of their holes. Ukrainian Marines fighting in Mariupol released a statement on their plight. Today we'll have the last battle. After that, it'll be hand-to-hand fighting. The Russians have bisected the city, and there's still only pockets of fighting from the Ukrainians, and they're running out of ammunition, unfortunately. It is likely to turn into a bloody insurgency going forward. The Russian embassy to the UK warned that the Kyiv regime, under the guidance of British intelligence services, is preparing staged provocations to accuse Russian armed forces of allegedly abusing Ukraine's population. NATO announced naval exercises in the Baltic Sea as a part of the Freedom of the Seas maneuvers near the Russian border, but still in international waters. The Austrian Chancellor visited Putin just outside of Moscow. He was the first Western leader to visit him in person since the war began. The Chancellor said he confronted Putin with information on the destroyed Russian tanks and Russian war crimes, and Putin was dismissive, instead preparing for new offensives in the eastern part of Ukraine. Putin told the Chancellor it would be better if it ended soon. Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov rejected stopping the war while negotiations continue. He said that Russian special military operations are designed to put an end to the reckless expansion and reckless course toward complete dominance of the United States. He also denied any Russian war crimes and called the mass graves staged. The London Times confirmed that Putin has conducted a massive purge of security officers responsible for espionage for Ukraine within the FSB. The World Bank said that Russia is in a deep recession and the economy will shrink 11% this year. They also project the Ukrainian economy will shrink by 45%. The EU presented Georgia and Moldova with the questionnaires necessary to start EU membership processes. The pro-Ukrainian demonstrations in Germany and Cyprus were far larger than earlier pro-Russian demonstrations, so that's good. A Russian racer participating in the European Junior Karting Championship under the Italian flag gave a Nazi salute while he was on the podium today. And then finally, President Biden had a lengthy call with the Indian Prime Minister Modi. In that call, the call was described as warm but candid. Biden told Modi that it is not in India's best interest to buy Russian oil. However, later at a press conference, an Indian official said probably our total purchases for the month would be less than what Europe does in an afternoon. India did, however, express condemnation for what happened in Bucha and called for an independent investigation. And that is all for this evening. Have a good evening.